Okay, we are now live. Good. Let's see. Crazy music. So, what's the plan now? Yeah, currently I'm still working on Astro, which is this harness that's supposed to be better than basically anything that you're using right now. And not just by how it looks and how it feels, but also in performance. Because right now, not a lot of people actually benchmark the things that they actually build. And most of them are just interfaces and wrappers over like Cloud Code or Grok or whatever. This one isn't. So this one is not using Cloud Code, but is using the agent SDK from Claude. So I've basically built a lot of things myself. And that includes a lot of tool calls that Cloud Code normally uses. This one basically has its own tool calls, except the ones for skills, and I think there's one more, but I'm forgetting now. And the reason why we are doing that is because the Cloud Code system prompt and tool descriptions are extremely bloated for no reason whatsoever, especially with the newest models right now, which are very capable of doing pretty much anything. So we are trying to fix that, and we are reducing our system prompt, and you can see that we have a very small system prompt right now with 4.4K along with the skills and tool. Let me see. Sure, these ones. So you get around probably under 10K, like 9K system prompts across these, compared to Cloud Code, which is already, I think, 23 or 27K. So we already have a strong start. But now the question is, by removing all of these things, do we impact the performance? And that's what I was trying to test. And overall, from my own testing, there's not an impact on quality of the output. So yeah, overall, I feel like this is a great alternative. Okay, so let's see. Okay. Once this session finishes, I don't have happy voice on. Can you tell me the progress on this, where we are at now and what's going on? Okay. Now, there are some things that I still have to work on. We'll have the new version soon, but I want to improve the observability of these AI calls. I mean, this is fine for now. We can see a lot of the things here. Tokens in, tokens out, how much cache read, and we can also see every single tool call that's been made for every single message. But I want to improve this because right now, I don't know, it's not that great. So we can open every single session, sure, but I feel like we can do much better. This needs to be something useful, not just something cool that's there and you don't use it ever. And we need a way to have an analysis built in. So when we have all of these stats here, I want to be able to click a button and get some or automatically in the background we'll get analysis on the way we use the AI. And there are a lot of things that you can improve based on that analysis. So for example, if I look at the tool use and let me see. No, let's do grep. Can you see grep? Yeah, so actually this is just using the bash. Basically I want, so first of all, I want to be able to filter by type of tool call. So I can see all of the tool calls. I want to see which ones are failing, why they are failing, and if there are any places where we use too many tools and we can optimize those. Because right now what I did for this tool was to create a batch tool call, which Cloud Code kind of has this, but it's not that used. If you look at your own sessions, you will see that it's not actually being used. And this one is actually being used. So what the batch is doing, let me see if I have any examples here. Do I have any examples? Batch anywhere? No. So the batch tool call is good for when you are actually doing a lot of edits or reads. So if you want to know a lot of things in the project, instead of doing 5 reads, you can use one single call. That call is basically reading everything and then returning to the agent. So that results into one single turn instead of 5 turns. And that's how one of the optimizations is happening in Astro. So yeah. And now I'm trying to, I have a benchmark tool, which I'm using, but the benchmark tool was just a kind of a work in progress scrap kind of thing. And while I was working on Astro, and Astro wasn't actually fully built, I was just trying to test if this idea would work. But now I want to have Astro in the benchmarking tool, and I want to be able to run benchmarks fully with Astro, like to be fully inside Astro. Because previously I was doing just like scripts running Cloud Code's agent SDK and adding some of the things from Astro just to test if they would work. And from my results, I got around 20 to 30% less costs on every single session that I've done. And as for the quality, most of the agents performed much better, but it depends on which model. So the better an agent is, the better it performs within Astro. But if it's like a very cheap model, for example, Haiku performed a bit worse on Astro. So there are drawbacks to this, but I mean, who uses Haiku at this point for actual coding? This is a tool targeted for like frontier level AI models. I'm not sure why this is taking so much. I think I'm gonna stop it and just, I want to know what's going on. And maybe let's actually we need to know how to install this new version. Okay, so this one is done, fine. Okay. I do want to fully test this, but yeah. Also, we have a lot of things like, yeah, you can see this in a more visual way. I think this is much better than what Code offers or other things offer. Probably not that useful. So you can see a lot of the cache reads written. The input is suspiciously low. Why is it so low? I don't think this is correct. We'll have to fix that. And the cache, we can also see the cache. Now, let's wait for this to build our new version. We'll have to resume here, 18 minutes. Okay. So we do terminal. Download and verified file. And close this one. Quit. Place. Now we have the newest version of Astro, hopefully. Yeah, so here's it. Okay, let's go back. So now we have Astro, which is this one. We have Astro here as well, and we have the benchmark tool. And here we have this one. So is there anything else to do? If not, just let's try to send a new build using the runner. Just merge into main. Okay, we have that one working. Now for the settings. Which version is this? I do have a question. I thought the settings page was supposed to be done. Is it not? I don't see the new version. Can you explain that more clearly, because I'm confused? So where are we at? Can we actually run a full benchmark in the Claude realistic qubit benchmark right now? Okay, let's build them now and then ship it through the pipeline that we have and see if the auto update works. Yeah, please do test and also measure every single token that's going in and out and ensure that it's on par with what we measured on Astro itself. Ensure there is no pollution of the context by any means, other than expected ones. Okay. Now, Okay, we are waiting on that one. While you do that, please task Gemini agent to create some mocks of the tool calls, especially for batch, because batch is currently not really visible what it's doing. So I need to be able to see what batch is actually doing. I need to see the small preview example that we currently see in the chat, but also when you tap it. Can you help me build some prompts so that I can actually generate new images for the background of Astro, more in line with what we have here? I want to have 5 options. I want to generate them all and just review the images that are being created. Okay. Also, I want to change to how we actually list the tool calls and thought fields. Currently, it's not grouping them properly. So you can look at the example below. In this example, the agent used some tool calls, then used thinking, then used some tool calls, and so on. I want these to be grouped, and I want them to look much better than this. And whenever we actually have thinking, we need to keep it in the the expanded view. When I want to expand, I need to see the thinking as well. So maybe we can attach next to the tool calls how much thinking actually has been done as well. What are suggestions? Can you create 3 mocks for this and see some variants? Okay. Hmm. Can you provide the prompts so I can use the subscription that I have instead of using the API? Save the ones that you've already done, but give me the prompts for the rest. Also, another change, I want to see the entire message that I have queued. So if there are multiple messages, I need to have a way of seeing all of them. Because currently I cannot see the entire message, but we need to have a maximum size of the queue so that we don't pollute the entire view. Again, I would like to see some mocks on that one as well. So we have the batch tool calls, which is this one. I think I prefer the A one. Yeah, A1 sounds fine. And for the thinking, for the batch one, I prefer A version, but for the thinking, I don't feel like the current mocks are the same as we do right now. I want to see mocks using the same design that we use right now. I want to see them exactly the same so that I can validate them. Okay. Can you provide the full path for each of them so I can open them? Provide them in the text itself so I can open them. Why can't I open this one? Fine, whatever. So, okay. We have this one. We have this one. This one. this one. I don't really like this one. So we like the number 8. We like number 9, number 10. Not this one. This one is too plain, and not this one. So 8, 9, 10. Perfect. We actually... Can we add themes? Not themes, sorry. Background images selector in the settings, and can we use these ones? Only these 3 options by default. Pick the first one, or there should be an option for randomized. So whenever you open your new workspace, you're gonna have a new one. We'll keep adding more images in the future. Can you provide direct paths for the ones that we already use right now, so that I can review and maybe he will regenerate them or not? Okay, this one is still testing. So what do we want to keep? Okay, so we like these ones. Great. This one is nice. But maybe I like this one. I actually like this one. So 2. No, not this one. Definitely not. Not this one. This one could work. Nah, not sure. If I'm unsure of something, then we don't use it. I like this one. So I want 6. And let's see, 7. 7, I think, is the pink one. Yeah, which I like. So we do 7. Two, 6. Wait, 2, 6. No. Okay, we have to scrap 2 for now. So add these ones as well. So first of all, can you tell me the costs of generating one image? Secondly, can we regenerate number 2? I want to keep that one as well. But please confirm the cost with me first, and then I will tell you if we can do it or not. Maybe I can... Just give me the prompt for number 2 and I will use my subscription to generate it. Okay, it's costing us too much to generate these images. I don't like. Now, another thing that we need to look into, whenever an agent sends me a code block, if it's only one line, it doesn't wrap around, so it's showing it as one line scrollable. But we don't want that. We want to have the entire content viewable on screen. Please fix it. Okay, and we go to, what did it use? Give me 3 Pro image, Nano Banana Pro. Okay, let's go here. And I need to switch accounts. And we generate a new image. We use maybe this one, I'm not sure. No, this is still low res. Can you give me the link where I can actually use the Gemini 3 Pro image, or be able to select which model I generate with for subscription? Where can I use it? Maybe here? No. Oh. I'm very confused. This is Gemini app. I go to Gemini app. This is the, yeah, this is the classic one, not the good one. Images. Won't be able to select which model I use. Sure. Okay, let's try it here. And we select Pro. We add this. We add create image. Maybe this is gonna work. Very confused. Here, this is the place. Okay. We don't want these tools. No file system. Switch. Oh, still low quality. Okay, this is not it. But can we generate models, image generation? This one. Oh, it's paid. No. We want paid, new. Okay, we want images. Is this free? Wait, what does it mean it's paid? Come on. Can I use it? Okay, apparently I can use it. Okay, while that happens, so what I'm seeing is that whenever you run these tests, you get stuck in a running loop. So can you see what's going on and why it's taking you so much when you run this? Like, we need a proper setup that when it actually ends running, you can exit the run. GitHub is not dead. Can you check again? It should work. There is a new image that I want you to add as well. This one. Okay, I found it. It's working. Can we try to create something more different? Like, can we go into the space kind of idea, being astro? Can you provide me 3 prompts that are different? One that's more abstract, one that's more towards space, and one in whatever direction that you want. There is something weird with my bottom bar on Mac. Did you affect this? What's happening? Okay. Let's try to generate some more. Wait, we need to clear this one. Whoa, no, playground. Models, image generation, pro. And let's see. 4K resolution. For sure. 16:9. Run. Okay. In dock. Have it here. Simulator. In dock. Have it here. With So what I'm seeing is that the astro icon is extremely pixelated on the bottom bar now. And also when I go to the top left and I click astro, I click about astro shell, the image looks good there. So there's something wrong with the bottom bar. This one, hopefully. Run. How many images can I generate like this? And then last one. I don't really like the space one. Can you provide something else? It's way too open. It needs to be more mystic, more like actual space and actual planets and galaxies or something like that, in that direction. Okay. We're quite past the... Okay, so we can go to settings, but we need to wait for this to finish. I need to see if the... Okay, we didn't want to do that. Because this... Then we go here. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Save. Okay, let's try that name. I don't like this one. Okay. stop it for now. Let's see if the auto update works. Check for updates. Downloading the new version. Restart and install. Does it work? Oh, wow, it works. And we are on 0, yeah. Great. I want the resume way. So, add astro here, and we want the one for here. One astro here. Okay, I just restarted my Astro and I got the new version, so the auto update works. That's great. Now I want to fix some more bugs. Do remember the mission, what we've done so far, and how it actually works with the custom pipeline that we've built. Let's see if this compact works. No, it doesn't work. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so there are a few things that I want to add now. So first of all, when we write /compact and then we add a message next to it, it should take that message as instructions for the compacting. When we restart Astro, so if we closed Astro previously and then we reopen it, we should have an option to reinstate all of the windows that we had previously. So all of the workspaces and every single pane that we've had exactly in their session that they were open. Also, I think this color coding that we've done is actually impacting the consistency of the app. So what I'm thinking is we need to remove the color from some windows. For example, here we have the context bar that's increasing and it's changing its color based on how much context we are. But in the new panes that we open, they are colored by the primary color of that pane. So we need to do something about that. The only thing that should remain colored based on the primary color should be the input field and the send button. Everything else should be consistent based on the colors that we have in the main green one. There's also a problem with the small preview of workspaces. So when I have 8 of them, they don't seem aligned and the same size. Please review. And whenever I reference or add images into the chat, they should have the references in the chat itself. So when I add an image here, it should appear like in between brackets or something, because right now if I add 10 images and each one of them references something, you won't know which one is which. these ones should be static in the chat. If we delete while we are with the cursor on the image itself, it should delete the image from the message directly. So they should not be treated as text, but as dynamic parts or like widgets, however you want to call it. Okay. Now, we don't really like okay, let's try this one, whatever. Please continue. Can you create like a few more prompts completely different in different directions, whatever you feel like would be great for Astro to be like visually pleasing and feel premium and I don't know, give a great vibe when you open the tool. Can you also check what are those buttons like edit, view, window on the Astro plane? Please review and maybe we can remove them or add stuff that we actually can control and stuff that we have in settings as well. Your choice here. Please suggest whatever is good. Sessions. Okay. Now, few issues in settings. First one, there is a line that cuts through the search bar. Second, we should have the model based on providers. So instead of having so many menus on the left side, let's maybe try to group them. So the default model, default effort, system prompt, and the compat should be into one single page. Providers and labs is very confusing to me. What's the difference between them and why are they like this? And maybe we can improve the UI a bit as well. And please do the both of the options that you mentioned. So both restore Windows on restart, that's fine. We can save the session ID per pane. And also image references as widgets. Yes, sounds good. What I would like to have is for the restore, it shouldn't be the default. So whenever you open Astro, there should be an option maybe on the top bar or somewhere or as a pop-up. I don't know, maybe you can provide some mock ideas here on basically asking you if you want to restore whatever you had previously or not. Okay, sounds good. Yep. Can we do no? Let's see what this light model actually builds. Okay, that one, not a big fan. This one, nope. Actually, could be cool, but not sure. No, not a big fan. Oh, this one is actually great. Let's use Pro one. Where is it? Pro and generate them 4K, 16:9. Fun. That one looks great. Okay, so it's fixed. So regarding the providers versus labs, I would like to have one single way of connecting different labs or providers, and then I can decide if I want to use them as delegate or not. Maybe like as a toggle. And do please continue with implementing the things that we've discussed. Okay. So what is this nice? I think this is nice. This could be nice. Let's keep it. We download it. Whoa, by the way, is it so huge? Fine. Move it to Astro. Let's add this image into the theme images as well. Also, have we shipped the changing of background images into this build that I'm using right now? Okay. Can we create something like an actual galaxy like Milky Way and have like more of a dark background and seeing a lot of, let's say, stars, planets, maybe? I don't know, something like that. Can we do that? Provide me a prompt for that. Now, there is a problem. I sent a new message with an image that was too big, which prompted you to stop executing. So we have two issues here. First, it seems like we base64 encode the images into the chat, which is wrong. We should just reference them so the AI can actually read them afterwards. And secondly, it shouldn't stop you from running if there is an issue with a message like that one. Please fix that one as well. Also, what I noticed is that if I want to reference with @ and I say @ and use the tilde, it doesn't show all of the folders and files that I have in that path. So it doesn't work like Cloud Code does. Can we fix it? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's, oh, what did I do? Regeneration light. Let's see the idea of this. How does it look like? I think it has potential if model better. 4K, 16:9, run. Also, currently, I don't think we have a way of models running scripts in the background the same way as we do for subagents. Can we implement that one as well so that whenever a model is running something that's gonna be a longer run, it should have an option to basically put it into the background and get a nudge when the script ends running? Is that possible? What's your suggestion here? Please tell me what you are running right now. what model, what are you trying to run, and what you are doing. Okay. Sure, we can use this one. But we'll have to wait for... What other abstract ideas do you have? Like, can we go fully abstract and create beautiful visuals for this tool? Can you review the entire log of that session that modified CloudMD file and see why it did that? Come back to me with information. Have happy voice here. Can you review how we can actually implement the dictionary properly for happy voice? I'm using the Parakit model, but I keep encountering a lot of words that the voice detection misses. And I want to add all of those, but I'm not sure how because they don't seem to be working correctly. Can you review and see if there is a way we can add up to like probably 200 words so that it knows? What's the best way to achieve this? Can you tell me why this Opus test that you've done scored so low? What is the problem? Okay, let's try to run this benchmark. We want 2 models, Sonnet 5 running Astro, and then 2 models running the raw Claude Code process. I want maximum 2 parallel models running, and then for judging, let's use Grok and GPT for both. So yeah. please do any fix and any change that you feel necessary. Make it work, and I want to be able to create this dictionary and basically improve my wording as we go. Okay, that's great. Okay. Now let's go back to models, image generation, light. We send this one, then we do x2. Wow, this is actually cool. Like the first. No. What about the last one? Do we still have the, yeah, we have the microphone. Sure, let's try to use the first two, if we can get something. Playground, use the pro one. 4K resolution, 16 by 9, run. And then we'll run the second one as well. Okay, sure. You can save it. You can try it.